Welcome to our video. Today, we are going to present to you our group assignment for the subject Introduction to Anatomy and Physiology, Task 1. Our research is about artificial insemination. Please enjoy. These here are our group members. As our introduction, let us first learn about why artificial insemination is developed in the first place. This treatment is primarily used in the treatment of infertility. The term infertility itself is used to describe a condition in which a woman is unable to attain a pregnancy after 12 months or more of regular unprotected sexual intercourse. Consequently, this inability to conceive contributes to the low fertility rate in Malaysia. Infertility can happen for both men and women. It can be caused by ovulatory disorders for women and declining sperm quality for men. Most couples facing this kind of problem would consult with experts on how to properly solve the issue. Some of the methods used is known as IVF and AI. IVF, which is known as in vitro fertilization, and AI, artificial insemination. Let's first look at the data and graph concerning the infertility rate. The graph shows the total fertility rate in Malaysia, but even in this graph, we can see what the infertility rate is. As the year goes by, the total infertility rate is steadily decreasing. At one point, it reaches a drop below the replacement level. This is worrying as it means that the infertility rate is rising higher by the minute. By looking at the data written, it says that the national fertility rate in 2016 is the lowest ever recorded since the formation of Malaysia in 1963. This further shows the worrying speed of how fast the infertility rate rises. As an extra fact, a replacement level refers to the total fertility rate required for a population to maintain its size from one generation to the next. Isn't that interesting? Now, let's learn more about artificial insemination.
You guys must be wondering, what is artificial insemination? Artificial insemination, AI, also known as intrauterine insemination, is a fertility treatment where sperm is placed directly into a woman's uterus during ovulation to increase the chance of pregnancy. Next, we are going to move into the procedure of artificial insemination. Firstly, there will be an initial consultation for the couples to the specialized doctor. They both will undergo medical evaluation such as ovulation tracking, hormone test, and also utilizing procedure hysterosalpingography (HSG), which is an X-ray procedure that used to visualize the uterus and fallopian tube to confirm the health of the fallopian tube and uterus, whether there are blocking or damage to the fallopian tube. Next, if required, there will be ovulation induction, which means that the wife will be prescribed medication to stimulate ovulation. Some of the common medication used are clomiphene citrate, which can help the egg to develop in the ovary by stimulating the body to produce more FSH hormone. The medication is taken orally, while HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin injection, is used to trigger ovulation. The third step is the sperm collection and preparation. On the day of the procedure, the husband will provide the sperm sample. The sample will then undergo sperm washing, which is a very crucial process that have important purposes, which will remove impurities and helps to ensure that only the healthiest and most motile sperm are used. So, Sperm washing is a process that will separate the healthy sperm from the semen before being used for the treatment. For the fourth step, there will be insemination. This process will usually be done just before or during ovulation, often within 24 to 36 hours. The wife will lie down on an examination table, and then a thin and flexible catheter will be carefully inserted into the uterus through the cervix. Then, the washed sperm will be directly ejected into the uterus. After the insemination, there will be a post-procedure care where the wife are suggested to rest for a few minutes before returning to her normal activities. It is usually normal to face a mild cramping. Other than that, it is also best to avoid heavy lifting. Then, there will be a 2-week waiting period before the wife can take a pregnancy test. Lastly, after doing the procedure, the pregnancy test will be conducted 2 weeks after it, because testing too early might give a false result, especially involving the usage of fertility medication. If the result is negative, the doctor may suggest undergoing it for a few more cycles. That's it for the procedure of artificial insemination. Let's talk about the fatwa regarding artificial insemination. The Grand Sheikh of Egypt from Al-Azhar University issued the first fatwa in the 1980 that the artificial insemination can be done in different conditions. Let's take a look at the first one. Artificial insemination by using the husband's sperm is allowed. Does this mean that the child produced is the legal offspring for the couple? For the second one, if the egg from the wife and the sperm from the husband are taken and being transferred to the uterus of the wife, the action can be proceed. However, there are some conditions that must be fulfilled. The conditions are, it must be conducted for medical reason, such as infertility problem, and surely carried out by the specialized doctor. For the last condition, the treatment becomes forbidden when the sperm is taken from the third party, which means the woman and the man doesn't have a legal status as the husband and wife. Thus, in Islam, the treatment becomes forbidden. In addition, Muhammad Ibn Salih Al-Uthaymin, a renowned Islamic scholar from Saudi Arabia, also have the same opinion as the Grand Sheikh of Egypt, meaning that the artificial insemination also can be done when using the husband's sperm itself. Thus, this becomes an evidence for the Muslim to use the treatment.
So, in summary, even though infertility is a problem that Malaysians are facing right now, there are still ways to overcome them so that the couples affected can enjoy the blessings of children. As we have researched, artificial insemination is one of the alternative solutions for Malaysians to use. This method is also suitable for Muslims as there exists a fatwa that allows it when certain conditions are met. These are our references. Thanks for your attention.